Here's a walkthrough of the U.S. sales tax tools in Field Ascend, our field service software for managing jobs, quotes, invoices, and customer sites in one place. This video is a quick overview of how sales tax works when you're dealing with different local rates across the United States. Start from your dashboard. From here, you can jump into settings, jobs, quotes, and invoices as usual. Open account settings, then find the U.S. sales tax option and turn it on for your company. That single switch controls the whole feature. When it's off, Field Ascend keeps working the way it always has for UK and flat rate setups. When it's on, the system starts using local sales tax rates based on where the work is done. Next, go into a customer site and check the address. When you save the site, Field Ascend looks up the local rate for that location automatically. You don't need to research state, county, and city rates yourself every time. You'll see the rate on the site record, and often a short breakdown showing what makes up that total. If you correct an address later and save again, the rate can refresh to match the new location. That site rate then flows into the rest of your day-to-day work. On a job, final pricing can show sales tax based on the job site, so you and your team can see a realistic total while the work is still in progress. On a quote, the same idea applies. The quote editor, quote PDF, and customer-facing quote pages can show sales tax at the site rate, so what your customer sees is closer to what they'll actually be billed. Important to remember, on jobs and quotes, this is a live estimate from the site. The invoice is the document that locks tax in for accounting. When you create the invoice, Field Ascend takes a snapshot of the sales tax rate from the site at that moment. That means the invoice keeps the right rate even if local rates change later. You can also mark individual invoice lines as taxable or not, which is useful when labor and materials are treated differently. Invoice PDFs can show sales tax with the rate clearly labeled, and if you use QuickBooks, taxable and non-taxable lines can post correctly as tax or non. From the invoices area, U.S. companies with sales tax turned on can also open the sales tax report. That gives you a monthly view grouped by jurisdiction, with filters and CSV export, so you've got a clearer picture when you're preparing filings. So the flow is simple. Turn U.S. sales tax on in account settings. Save your sites so Field Ascend picks up the local rate automatically. Use that rate through jobs and quotes as you price the work. Then create the invoice to lock everything in for billing and reporting. If this helped, like the video and subscribe for more Field Ascend tips on field service software. Leave a comment if you'd like a deeper follow-up on invoices, credit notes, or QuickBooks. Thanks for watching.